5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
The Galactic Dads Podcast, a podcast by geeky dads, talking about all things geek, dad life,
I am the father.
and beyond.
Language.
Welcome back to the Galactic Dads Podcast, the geeky dad destination for all things geek, dad life, and beyond. That can include anything, including comics, video games, TV shows, music, and so much more. Today, I am Uncle B, and I am not alone. I'm here with several wonderful guests. We'll start off with Matt. Say hello, sir.
What's up? Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
It's glad to be back. And what did we decide? You're Dr. Justin now?
I think it's doctorate.
Okay.
Dr. It.
Doctorate.
Doctorate.
Like a doctorate.
Gotcha.
Like a PhD.
Getting there.
One word. Doctorate.
He's a student of life, and he is always learning.
How's it going, y'all?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us, guys, for episode 112 of the Galactic Dads Podcast. And I'm really glad you're all with us today. But you may have noticed I introduced myself a little different, not just B, but I'm Uncle B today. And that's because we have a very special guest. Would you like to say hello?
Yes.
We'll say hi. Who are you?
My name is Grayson.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad is here. He invited me
Oh,
to
you
have
did.
a podcast.
Well, welcome to the podcast. G is my niece. We refer to her as G. Do you want to be called G or Grayson?
G.
G? All right.
Girl. I like G too.
Yeah, I like G. G's good. Obviously, your dad is who?
Matt.
Yeah. That's the first time you ever
That's
actually
me.
heard her use your real name.
Do you?
Yeah, right?
Do you remember the last time you were on this podcast?
I was very little.
You were little.
Very young. Very young. So welcome back. How old are you now?
8 years old.
You are 8 years old. And what grade are you going to be going into?
3rd grade.
That's nice. Very cool. Very cool. Your dad's talked about you a lot on this show. I hear you are a very accomplished soccer player. Is that true?
Yes.
That's awesome. I think that women's soccer is a very cool sport. And as such, have you been watching the new season of Ted Lasso on Apple TV?
We don't have Apple TV. I wish I did, but we don't have Apple
It's a
TV.
wonderful show. I don't know that it's 8 years old appropriate, but it is a feel-good show.
It's good for me, right? I guess.
That's good. Yeah,
It
yeah.
is actually a really good
It's a good show.
Yeah.
But yeah, this year they are promoting the Richmond Women Greyhounds, which is awesome. So, hey, you could have a bright future in professional soccer.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to continue to play soccer? We're actually thinking about getting into volleyball.
Volleyball's
Yeah.
fun too.
Yeah,
You know
tell-
what? Play all the sports. As many as you can. Find your favorite.
Mom asked me, do you want to play another sport? And I said, maybe tennis.
Tennis.
Oh, tennis. I didn't know this.
Okay.
Right.
Mom talked to me about volleyball.
Yeah, volleyball, soccer.
Maybe tennis?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Well, that's awesome. I did not know you wanted to play tennis.
Yeah, because it's like pickleball. So,
It is, but you're young, so you should play tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your knees are
Very
you
similar
can move.
game.
Still
Yes.
under warranty.
That's right. Less than 36,000 miles.
my friend at school, she plays tennis and volleyball.
Oh, that's awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Both great sports.
Very good.
I wish I was better at tennis, but it always just turned into who can hit the ball at our friend across the court harder.
How do you keep score? Whoever cries first loses.
You know how many welts you got on you.
Whoever
I
runs
guess.
home to mom and dad loses.
All right.
It
Well,
never-
well, well, G, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
All right. You going to sit tight while we talk about Spider-Man, some other cool stuff?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so that is the main event for today's episode. Today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's been out for about a month, and we've really, really done our best to not talk about it on the show. But with all this time out and the internet ruining every possible spoiler.
I was gonna say,
Spoilers are-
spoilers are okay now. aren't
Even
they?
if you haven't seen it, you've probably understood most of what you haven't seen.
Yeah, so I just want to go ahead and give everybody a quick warning. we've got spoilers.
It took you a little time.
I did. It took me a minute to figure it out. Get out of here. You know what? I would love an engineer or somebody who's not just sitting there drinking. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
To be on this show.
I would too.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be great.
But fair enough, you've all been warned. We're going to do spoilers. We're going to do the whole thing. But before we get into it, we're going to get into an old part of the show, a segment that's kind of, been missing, and that's going to be Beers of the Week. So sit tight while we talk about that. Oh, that feels good. Doesn't that feel good? Yeah, Dr. J is over there just dancing.
Dr. J.
Dr. J.
I like that.
You like
Dr.
that?
J.
Doctorate.
I like that.
Doctorate J.
Dr. J. We'll get you there. It's fine. It's a new thing. We're just trying it on.
We're just
Yeah.
working some kinks out.
Dr. J. Anyway, Beers of the Week segment. Why not? Let's bring it back because I see a couple of different things on the table. Obviously, we're going to start with G. G, what are you drinking?
Nothing.
That's right. That's a good girl.
I'm 8 years old. I'm not 21.
Wow, she knows the rules.
That attitude. You're
Good for you.
So far.
Good for you, dear. Although, if you want some juice or something, feel free.
Okay, just play the music and I'll go up and get one.
Okay. Yeah, see? She even knows.
There's
she
a
knows
Dr.
sound
Pepper in
engineering.
the downstairs fridge.
Whoa, her eyes just lit
I
up.
was going to say her eyes just lit up.
All right, well, if you get one of those, that's cool. But in the meantime, what's your dad drinking?
Beer.
You're not
Yes.
wrong.
You know what kind?
Bush Light.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Atta girl.
There we
The
go.
one and only.
Yeah, it never really disappoints, but it's always crisp and refreshing.
Nope, not in over 20 years.
That's right. All right, Dr. J, what do you got?
So I got me a Michelob Ultra Lime Cactus, and it's pretty refreshing.
It's a
Bougie.
flavored beer.
Yeah,
I like it.
I don't usually do these sorts of things because there's most of the time like way too much sugar in them.
Oh, yeah, that's the concern. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like way too much sugar in my Mick Ultra.
You ever had like 3 of these on like an empty stomach and woke up the next morning and you're like, holy crap, what the hell did I do?
You know, back in the day, that's how
No,
I
I
woke
haven't.
up the next morning. I was like, give me 3 of those, so I'm good to go. You know what? Speaking of sugar, I'm going to share with everybody what I'm on. I'm doing a Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Nice.
Yeah, and let's go ahead. Let's read the back of this and just see how bad it is for me.
What are the ingredients in that thing?
I can't pronounce that.
You ever seen a field of red, yellow Lake 40?
You know what? The ingredients on this are significantly fewer than I recall. So it starts with carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, natural and artificial flavor, vague, citric
Could just say
acid,
flavors.
sodium benzoate, which preserves freshness. Then there's caffeine. All right. Gum arabic, sodium citric, calcium disodium, EOTA. Don't know what that is, but that's to also protect flavor. We've got sucrose acetate and isobutyrate. I don't know what that is. Yellow 5 and blue 1.
Yellow 5 and blue 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is that?
Dye.
5 is the dye.
That's the dye. And then last but not least, there's 73 grams of sugar in this 20-ounce bottle.
I was being sarcastic on that.
Hey, I just want to go ahead and apologize in advance. I'm going to pee syrup in your bathroom a little later. But yeah, nothing like the little
I got
Taco
good
Bell
plumbing.
flavor.
You can handle it.
Did you install that yourself?
I did.
Actually, yeah. I was there to witness it.
I feel free to poop in there and not worry about overflowing it. That'll be fun. All right. That is what we've got for Beers of the Week. What do you guys say? You want to jump right into it? Should we jump right into Brand New Day? Let's
man.
go. She's counting us down, guys. That's awesome. Here
she's
we
raising
go.
her hand like in school.
Yeah, it feels good. We're here for the main event. I'm going to call you Doc J. That's it. You're just Doc J now.
Dude, I like it.
I really like it. It's good stuff. It feels good. It feels right.
Doc gives me a sense of like a little bit like maybe I've ascended somewhere.
Yeah, you've earned it. Welcome to the party. It feels like a beautiful segue into Brand New Day because we wait a little while for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not too long ago that we had the episode for Spider-Man No Way Home, and now we're doing Brand New Day, and it was a refreshing entry into the Spider-Man movies.
Yes, it was.
It actually felt, even though it was the 4th one from the MCU, it felt fresh. It felt different.
There was a different tone to it.
One of the things that I thought was nice was there was no Iron Man reference.
Yeah.
Which had been a recurring theme throughout the previous films, but
it really felt like it was his own standalone movie without all the other Avengers and all that jazz to go along with it. It was his movie.
that was Peter.
Yeah.
It was a true Spider-Man movie, which was great, and I liked what they did with this movie because it felt more comic book related, and it also it brought in the MCU kind of movie aspects. It brought in like the classic comic book covers, which you saw in stills all throughout.
The whole montage of him fighting
which was
off all the bad
incredible.
guys. Yeah.
And then they gave you even stuff from the game universe, the PlayStation Insomniac games. One of them most notably would be the app that you use to track where Spider-Man is. And I want to talk about that app in the post-credit scene, but we'll get to that at the very end.
I was confused about it because I talked to you about it after the movie, but that was, I don't know, I thought it was a little underwhelming for a post-credit scene.
Yeah, it was. It was. I mean, I think the last post-credit scene I really remember seeing was in Fantastic Four First Steps, where we see the back of Doom for the first time.
Yeah.
Meeting Franklin. But this one felt...
Franklin, what do you mean?
Franklin Richards.
The son of Reed and Sue Storm, the Fantastic Four parents.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman.
One of the most powerful beings on the
all
Marvel
of
universe.
Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very important in the Onslaught saga, and then also at the end of Secret Wars.
Which is coming after Doomsday.
Indeed. So, they're lining this up very nicely with the comics. But back to Spider-Man very specifically, I was a big fan of this movie, but Dr. J, I'm very interested to hear your thoughts on the film. Because I was able to talk to Matt. We saw it together.
Yeah.
But I'd like to hear your take on it.
So I've seen it twice, and I have very, very huge... I love this film. It was fantastic. I was kind of hoping they would go in a little bit of different direction with his mutations and stuff and how that went, but either way, it's not like it upset me that they went the other way with it, because I was kind of hoping that he would grow, more arms and everything, but that's a whole different... Other than that, seeing Jean Grey,
which was a huge reveal and very cool for the Marvel Cinematic Universe itself, but also the internet ruined that surprise for me.
Yeah, I saw that too before I actually went and saw the movie, but it was still a little bit of a surprise. Like, I didn't know the full story going into it. I thought I did, but they surprised me with a little bit of it. Also seeing the Hulk in there and the Punisher.
It was super cool to see the Punisher in there.
And then, Spider-Man had this montage of him beating up all these baddies that, didn't really get a chance to make their way into... they're still good villains, but they didn't really get a chance in, the MCU, so they got a little small...
nods to those characters.
Just little nods to those characters, and I loved it.
I thought it was really cool that they at least took the time to give us a live-action Tombstone. Yeah. Which I was shocked.
Even with his...
It was super cool.
It kind of whenever I first saw him...
A tarantula on there, which was a famous one. And they also had, I forgot his name. The dude that headbutts the wall and Spidey jumps up on. It's a famous cover. I forget his name. Because I've got a lot going on. Dad stuff. You understand. But also, there were so many cool references. I liked him fighting Scorpion again, though, because I really thought that was a wasted character from the first movie.
Well, it was also really cool in that scene where he's fighting him, where you also see his mutation kind of
start.
It take over.
Yeah.
Because he straight takes to that tail and he whips him into that cop
That was
car.
Cool. You see his eyes turn black behind the suit.
He's pissed.
He's ready to go,
Yeah, he's letting that Spidey DNA take over, which was cool. But then there was the only other thing I wanted to bring up from the first movie is the Shockers gauntlets.
Yeah.
The fact that they bring those back and let Peter use them, I thought was a really good nod to the first movie.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I was like, that's neat. That was cool. But let's talk about the real villain of the film real
Punisher.
quick.
No, I'm joking. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, he got the big hit. Honestly.
True.
But the damage control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was a single person in the theater just shocked and appalled when they found out that damage control was maybe sacrificing people to up their technology? You're telling me this shadowy organization's probably not got everyone's best interest at heart?
You know what? That was kind of what was cool about that movie is it was there was two things going on.
There was more than two things.
I know.
A lot of things going on.
I felt two main things. You had the one with the telepath, and then you had the damage control and all this. You had multiple things going at once that like Peter was juggling. It was kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Just dealing with the Punisher alone, that's like a full-time job that nobody wants to do.
Yes.
You know what? I love the Punisher. Ever since he popped back up in, was it Born Again? Daredevil season 1, Born Again. And then he showed up in season 2, and you're just like, I love this guy.
You're a wall-to-wall asshole.
Yeah, that's wonderful. But so it was really good to see Frank in there, and I can't believe that they basically redid the famous comic image from Civil War when Punisher's carrying Peter back to the rebels, I guess, for lack of a better term, after he got beat up by the UFOs. And yeah, he's basically the same scene. Peter's on death's door. He takes him to the hospital.
Yeah.
Glad he lived, though. Other really cool stuff, though, like, can we talk about how the Hulk just can't seem to have his own movie anymore, but is super cool in this movie?
He let loose in this one, which was pretty cool, because he's also fighting Spider-Man, who is one of the greatest superheroes to ever, don the cowl. And he's going toe-to-toe with the Hulk.
Yeah. I mean, they were really just trying to avoid the Hulk.
Well, yeah,
I mean, honestly.
Web him up, keep him...
all he had was Punisher, like, I'm shooting the Hulk, and I'm pretty sure I'm not walking away from this.
You get the big old huge gun.
It was pretty cool to see a new version of the Hulk, though, because when he says she broke something in here after she did the mind control, and then he just goes full-on Savage Hulk, which is awesome because, 1, he's huge, which means he's bigger and stronger. 2, that's the Hulk from Secret Wars. In the comic originally, he's the one that's holding up the mountain with all of the superheroes underneath them. It's on like issue, I want to say 6 or 7 of the original Secret Wars from the 80s. And yeah, that's pretty good. It was cool to see that Hulk.
And that's what the post-credits is supposed to be leaning into, because it shows Spider-Man going all the way the hell out to space.
Yeah, he's on Battleworld for Secret Wars.
And that's what it all leads to.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he's going to link up with Venom, too.
Do you think he'll get the symbiote suit?
I would hope so. It would be cool to see
him and Tom Holland and Tom Hardy doing the same movie. That would be awesome.
I don't know that they'd even bother to show you Tom Hardy in that film, because the only thing important in that series
Eddie Brock
is him getting the suit.
Yeah, Eddie Brock's not going to Secret Wars. He's going to be left behind. Venom's going to go and attach to Peter.
We'll see.
Well,
We'll see.
I enjoyed the Venom movies.
They were good. Yeah. But I don't know. Grayson, do you have any thoughts on Spider-Man?
Nope, not at all.
Okay. I just wanted you to be included. What about Mary Jane?
Yeah, Mary Jane.
Any thoughts about Mary Jane?
Yeah, Zendaya.
Tom Holland's real wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Spider-Man married Mary Jane from the movie in real life. Tom Holland and Zendaya.
They're both in the Odyssey together too, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie.
I really want to see that.
I really want to see the Odyssey.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get the chance.
Do we want to go do a threesome movie thing?
Whoa.
Yeah, let's go to the Omnimax.
That would be awesome. That would be
I'm down
freaking
for
cool.
that.
All right, let's go. But let's not get too far away from the subject matter at hand.
Right.
But yeah, we're doing it. Put that on the books.
Yes.
We got. Go ahead, G.
What about me?
What about you?
Oh, she wants
You're not going to take me?
You want to sit through a 3-hour movie
wanna
based on
see it.
Homer's The Odyssey?
You said a 3-person movie. I'm here.
You know what? We must include Sweet G.
Yes, we should.
Of course we shall.
Of course.
Yeah. So
Now there's 3.
now there's
Now
3.
there's
That's
3,
because Dr. J is walking up.
You got called out.
We know. I like that Justin really mentioned it. He goes, in this movie, Spider-Man is juggling a lot of things.
Yeah.
He's dealing with his own genetic mutation.
Yeah.
He's dealing with...
Loneliness of losing all the people that knew him.
Well, that was, I think, the strongest part of this movie. I think that the best villain that you could have had for this one was one that gets inside your head.
Yeah.
Because that's the battle Peter's fighting ever since the spell was cast in No Way Home. Like, he's alone. He's isolated. That's why he throws himself into being Spider-Man, because he has nothing else. And that loneliness gets to you after a while.
Yeah.
And that's why I thought it was really smart of the writers in this team to be like, well, let's let the villain be someone who's also in his head, because that's where he's been for the last several years.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was a very smart choice on the writing team.
That it was a very in-depth storyline through this movie. I feel like there was a lot that you had to like pay attention to, what he was going through, and then they make you feel bad for the guy the entire time. I feel like
Well, yeah, because he's either, taking it in the teeth at Spider-Man, just getting beat up, or he's just sitting alone looking at his friends live their lives via social media, which also I think is another pretty good commentary on the world at large right now.
Yeah.
Like, you can't live your life vicariously following other people's stories on social media.
Yeah.
So I think that was kind of a nice touch without saying anything explicitly about it.
And it shows how much he cared too about, MJ and Ned. Like, he, had to deal with the sadness and that hurt of not having them. But at the same time, because he remembers everything and they don't. So he had to deal with that hurt the entire time. So it made you feel for him. And it's, when someone's going through hurt like that, you never know what they're going to be capable of doing in a way.
They might just throw themselves off the top of an Empire State Building.
Exactly.
Which he does multiple times in this film. It's awesome. But
exactly.
It's Spider-Man. One of the other things I thought was pretty cool about this movie was how I think the timing's pretty smart on, clearly, especially after D23, but introducing the mutants properly into the MCU. Like when Peter starts talking to Dr. Banner about an inhibitor, the first thing I thought of when he said inhibitor, I was like the collar in Genosha from the X-Men cartoon, you fascist. Like, Peter, you are creating the thing that's going to hold mutants down.
That's what they were wearing in Deadpool 2. The collar?
Yes, the collars.
The collars.
Yeah.
So now,
mutant
Marvel,
suppressing
right?
collars.
In Deadpool 2, he's not in the MCU.
But Deadpool 3 and...
Yeah, he
I was
shows
going
up
to say,
in the
because he's
MCU.
got Wolverine.
That's when he becomes Marvel Jesus. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be like the proper meeting of Marvel and the mutants and stuff like that?
Yeah, of like the Fox mutant movies, I guess we'll call them, and then the MCU proper. That would be a pretty good blend of it. But
It's a damn good.
as soon as Peter was like, if we could do something that would inhibit the mutation, I was like, oh, you jerk. Do you know what you've just done?
Do you have any idea?
And then by the end of the movie, you see it around Jean's neck, and you're just like, oh, I knew this was coming.
Yep.
I knew it was going to happen.
Here we go.
But yeah, the first thing I thought of was Gambit in Genosha wearing the collar from the 90s animated cartoon. But that also brings into X-Men 97, which season 2 just wrapped up. And that was released at the same time Spider-Man was released. So it was like, hey, you like mutants?
Right.
Well, we're going to kind of lead into them in this Marvel movie. And then, we meet Jean, and then we kind of get our real introduction to mutants. And then D23 comes out, and they announce the X-Men MCU movie, which is awesome.
They have a whole new cast of fresh, new young kids and stuff. I'm like, I don't know who any of these people are.
Did you see they cast Mr. Sinister?
Yeah. Yeah.
I am so stoked about that. He's going to be amazing.
I mean, after I saw a picture of him, and Adam Driver is cast as Mr. Sinister, and I was putting them next to each other. I was like,
yeah, it's going to be good.
He could probably mother effing nail that.
Hey, speaking of really important castings, we would like to say a good night to our special guest of the evening, G.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Very much.
joining us. Excellent guest on the show. You should come back again sometime.
All right.
Okay. All right. Have a good night, dear.
You too.
All right. But yeah, definitely Sinister is a great villain. I like it because, we've experienced so many villains already in the Marvel universe. The Fox movies, we had the Phoenix twice.
Yeah.
We got Apocalypse, which Oscar Isaac, respect. Magneto, Michael Fassbender's Magneto was phenomenal.
He did such a good job.
And so they're like, well, there's so many X-Men villains. Let's Adam Driver be Sinister. And I was like, yes. I was so excited.
I'm excited to see what kind of storyline they try to pull out of this. Because they always draw from some sort of material.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know what the storyline they're going to pull. Because Mr. Sinister, he's a big bad in the X-Men universe.
He is, but also, just think about it. So it's probably going to spin out the same way that we see Jean in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So it's going to be, I think, genetic manipulation. Because that's essentially what Sinister is all about. He's looking for that, the best genetics and whatever to build.
Almost like a Century Program thing again.
Yeah, sort of. which, good job, because I'm sure that'll tie in some way somehow too. So,
Well, I mean, it's all the same universe. I mean,
yeah.
Well, I mean, there's multiverse, right?
And that's what's going to give us Doomsday, which, by the way, I'm super stoked for.
I am. You guys all saw the trailer, right?
Oh, yeah, the latest one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Doom gets tossed out of that spaceship. It
Yes.
looks like he gets tossed out of it because Mjolnir is. It looks like it hit him and it's flying right next to him.
But he stops it right in front of his face.
No, that's whenever.
That's Stormbreaker. That's the
Stormbreaker.
axe.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
axe. That's Stormbreaker.
I like how we're... No, you fool.
You idiot!
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker is hanging on the wall in the
Literally
studio over
hanging
there.
on my wall.
But no, Doom stops it with 2 fingers, and they keep saying like he's got these runes on his armor and everything, and I can't quite see it in the.
Well, that's what makes Doom
He just stopped.
Yeah, he just stops because I can't quite... My mind's working it.
Well, because I keep watching the trailer over and over and over and over and over and over again,
Respectfully.
but I can't see what everybody else is talking about. And like maybe I'm looking in the wrong place, maybe I'm looking too hard in one spot. I don't know, but it looks like mostly it doesn't look like magic and function technology.
Right, it doesn't really look like Asgardian armor. Like, and that's the only thing we've really seen in the MCU, aside from a little bit of Doctor Strange stuff. But really, I was
Right.
expecting to see like more Asgardian style tech on Doom,
That's what I was thinking.
but you just don't see it in the trailer.
And then like you see him do it like hell answers to me.
Indeed,
And he uses whatever, I guess it's both magic and technology.
Science.
Like it's crazy for me because like, you know, I don't know as much as you guys, but like it's crazy to me that like when Endgame came out, Marvel made it seem like Thanos was like the villain of all villains.
He was. the
Indeed they
villain
did.
of all-
Now all of a sudden this Doom character comes out and he's like way more powerful than Thanos. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Where was Doom when Endgame and Infinity War was going on? Like, was he just like far off on some planet? Just
He wasn't even
Chilling.
created yet.
you know what? Let's even think about that further. Remember the movie that Marvel seems to want to forget?
Fantastic Four,
Echo
Rise
movie.
of the Silver Surfer.
Man, you guys are way off. Think of Eternals.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I know. It was a fine movie, but nobody talks about it. In
Well,
fact, you don't
we
even hear
went-
it mentioned again until you watch Captain America Brave New World,
Yeah.
when the Celestials still hanging out in the Indian Ocean.
yeah, I feel like I need to like rewatch that movie because we saw it in the theater and it's the only time I've ever seen it.
It was a
And-
good one.
I'm not going to lie, it's a good movie. It just,
But like,
it
if they're
didn't
like,
feel like
catch
it fit.
traction.
well, and if like they're so like, where were they during all of
Exactly.
this event? Like,
That's
I
the
mean,
same
why would they be
stories.
just chilling in the freaking ocean, not doing anything?
You guys heard that, right?
I did. I heard the voice crack. But our little Dr. J is growing up before our eyes. Anyway, the even more importantly, forget about where the Eternals were. Where the hell were the Celestials when Thanos is about to
I mean,
snap?
yeah.
Where were they?
And why didn't any of
Apparently
them get
just
snapped?
sitting back and watching.
Yeah, I guess they were like, I'm still inside the Earth chilling. I ain't got time.
Also, like,
Get to it when I emerge.
Worst comes
do you
to
remember in
worst.
Guardians the Kurt Russell, his Star Lord's dad?
Ego. Yeah,
He was a god, right?
a celestial.
essentially. Yeah.
Celestial. Yeah. So like, why weren't any? How many Celestials are there? Like, where were they? You know
You know what?
Did any
That's-
of them get snapped?
But it's none of their concern.
They
They,
got,
you know,
they got
it's-
cracked, bro.
Like by Thanos, you know? Did they dust
they
out?
put
You know, it's
themselves
like-
above all other organic life. They don't,
so then they're just like they don't care if Thanos just
because
goes.
I think they think that they can't get snapped out. Is what my theory was, but I could go.
Well, I mean, think about it like this. Just to go back, and because you always have to have a bigger, more badder villain. That's the problem with comics and stories and movies in general. The next guy has to outdo the last guy. Otherwise, how are you going to stand up to the Avengers?
Right.
yeah.
So, especially with the Sentry on your team. But
What's the Sentry?
have you
Did
seen?
you see Thunderbolts?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you gotta go watch that.
Where's that?
It's on Disney.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
What's a?
There's a lot of good comedy in it too.
there's some really good comedy.
But-
Who's in
it-
Thunderbolts? I've never even heard of it.
So let's see.
Jeez.
There's.
Like after Endgame, dude. I'll be honest. I just like
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
I died out.
Did you watch Black Widow?
Maybe. I
Okay.
don't
Florence
remember. If I did,
Pugh.
I don't remember. Oh yeah.
She's
Oh yeah, you know who Peter's talking to in the
Oh, with
bathhouse?
Scarlett Johansson
Yeah.
and Yes, I did watch that show.
Yeah, whenever Peter's in the bathhouse and he's talking to that smoking hot blonde.
Oh, yeah.
That's Black Widow.
Yeah,
That's the new Black
That's,
Widow.
That's
Yeah.
the new Black Widow. I got that. I got that.
Okay, so she basically leads the Thunderbolts or the new Avengers.
And then you got John Walker, who is the U.S. agent / the wannabe Captain America. Who
Kurt
killed-
Russell's son.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, Timu Cap.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. And then you've got,
Ghost.
oh, yeah, the villain from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, yes. I do like her.
Yeah, she's cool.
I like
She's
her a
cool
lot.
in Thunderbolts.
She's a lot cooler in this one than she was. Than she
Well,
got
shit,
her
now
due
I got a
for in the
movie to
last
watch.
movie.
Yeah, you got to go watch that.
I've never
And,
No,
seen
yeah,
it. I didn't even
Thunderbolts.
know about it.
No, yeah, Thunderbolts is on Disney Plus right now.
It's so
super good. And what's her name?
Taskmaster's in there, too.
For a hot second.
Oh, that's from Black Widow's show.
Yes, the movie.
Yeah, okay, so that's what. Yeah, I did watch that.
And
show.
then their dad, Red Guardian. He's also in it.
David Harbour.
David
Yes.
Harbour.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's
and,
awesome.
And then there's one new character that they introduce in Thunderbolts called Bob Reynolds, who is the Sentry. He is both kind of a hero, but the villain.
A hero and the anti-hero at the same time.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of mind issues, but he's also known by the Void.
Or the Sentry. But the Void is a much bigger problem.
Yeah.
So just watch the movie. We'll talk about it later.
It's really good.
You know what? Let's do a Thunderbolts episode.
Let's do it.
Because we never did it when the movie came out.
yeah, I'll have to watch that.
I actually bought the movie on digital. So I was like, this is awesome. I'd had a few whiskeys. And I was like, I know it's coming to Disney, but I want it now. So
It was really good. I saw it in theaters, and I was like,
this should have done better than it did.
Rotten Tomatoes always disappoints me. So I don't even know why I even bothered checking their scores.
It was a
anymore.
funny Marvel movie with heart.
And it had some good. It had some good foundation in there too, with some characters like even John Walker. I was like, all right.
The only problem with the movie is you had to have watched at least Black Widow and then the Cap and the Winter Soldier TV series on
Which was
Disney.
also really good.
I enjoyed them, but if you missed them, this movie makes no sense to you.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell's going on?
It is so Phase 4. It's like the Cap of Phase 4, honestly.
But it's still very good. Like, even if you have no idea what's going on, you all right, let's do some movie.
Yeah.
Watch that
like,
again.
I'm not telling you, Matt, you need to watch all these shows. Just go watch the movie. Hell, we'll watch the movie together. Just come over to my place, guys.
I was
Let's
gonna
do
say,
it.
My house is right down the street.
Yeah, let's go. You have a TV? You got Disney
65-inch
Plus?
TV.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it.
But yeah, I mean, that movie is supremely important to set up for Doomsday.
Yeah.
Apparently, so is Black Panther 2, which is nice because I haven't seen anything referencing that film since it came out, and I really liked that movie.
I was waiting for Namor to get like some sort of like maybe like a little screenshot or a cameo or something.
Or like a one shot. You see him in the Doomsday trailer. He's there.
Is he?
Oh yeah, he's just wearing a different coat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's there.
All right.
He's there, and so is Shuri. And yeah, so
That's whenever they all meet in like the desert and they're all sitting there talking like as in like they're leading into the Fantastic Four movie.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Which, by the way, Matt, have you seen Fantastic Four: First Steps?
Also on Disney Plus.
No, is that the one with Miles Teller?
No,
No.
no. You don't need to watch that one.
No.
I did. I've watched that one. That's the one I see.
was
You'll
gonna
get
say-
confused because Human Torch is Killmonger from
Yes.
Black Panther.
Yeah,
And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Again, I'm gonna stand by the statement.
Michael B. Jordan. He did a good job.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
And
in.
Captain America
Yeah.
was the first one.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
You know what? Killmonger was right. I'm just gonna say it. It's like I said, Magneto was right too. I just don't know. There's nothing else to say. I just agree with those guys. I mean, historically, cultures with isolationist, policies tend to fare better against the white man. But yeah, I think they were correct in those movies. Yeah, I mean that's historically accurate. There's no way around it.
Totally.
But anyway, y'all want some blankets? Anyway, yeah, definitely watch those movies because I think they're important for upcoming Doomsday. Did you see the list that Marvel dropped of the movies and shows you need to watch to understand Doomsday?
Actually, the list is on Disney Plus.
How many titles are there?
It's like 23, 24
Yeah, it's
just to get prepped.
it's over 42 hours of material. And on the list are the first 2 X-Men films.
Nice.
Suspiciously absent, X-Men Days of Future Past. I think that's
got to
very
be non-canon.
that's got to be very important. Not cool. Somebody just giving me a call. I don't want to talk to you. But anyway, my bad. That's my bad, guys. But yeah, it's crazy to me that was the movie that reset the X-Men movie timelines, which within the canon of X-Men comics, they did this. And they also made Mystique very important. I guess that contract with, what's her name?
Rebecca remains.
No, the second one. Jennifer Lawrence. J-Law. I guess that contract was pretty huge. They're like, yeah, we need to cement you as being very important to this. And yeah, you know. Is anybody else upset that we just had our first caller and I straight up just was like voicemail? No, don't talk to me. I should have answered it.
I don't need this.
You know what? We should have answered it. That could have been really funny and just mess with like a spam caller for a while. Have you seen the new trailer for Avengers Doomsday? Like, what are you talking about? We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh, God. No, I won't even. No. Click.
Goodbye. But anyway, so I don't know. I feel like right now, I was thinking about this the other day when I texted you guys, except for you because your number changed, so you weren't on the. I'm sorry about that.
He got pissed when he found out. I was like, dude, they don't have your number.
Yeah. Sorry, Dr. J. We've got you added to the group text again.
Thanks.
For better or worse. Worse, for sure. But I just, like, I was sitting there, I was like, look at all this awesome stuff that's coming out again. Like, I remember during Phase 4, I was like, I mean, there's some cool stuff, but I'm not, like, super excited. I'm super excited again. Starting with Spider-Man, which was incredible.
It was dope.
It was really cool. It felt more, simultaneously, it felt like I was reading the comics, watching the cartoon, watching the first 3 Spider-Man movies from the MCU somehow, and playing the Spider-Man game all at once.
It was a really good mix. Like, I've seen it twice, and I will gladly go see it again just to get another taste of it. It was really good.
So we got to go see it on an early screening, so like on the Wednesday before it came out, and we saw it on the, what's that screen called? Screen X?
Screen X, yeah, where it's on the walls and in front of you.
Oh, yeah. There are certain scenes where the scenes expand into the walls, which is cool.
But, like, we were close.
But and some of those scenes where he's doing, like, his, like, swinging and running through the city, I was like, bro, I'm going to get sick.
Dude, how many times did I tell you I have to look away?
Matt's like, I've got motion sickness.
Yeah, I can't.
I was like, I don't blame you. I also have motion sickness.
I can't do that. And we were so close, and it was like from top to bottom of my vision for the screen, and it was like, I mean, my whole
all you could do is close your eyes.
I had to like stop and look down at the ground, and I looked at Brandon one time, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get sick, dude. Like,
I was like, puke in the popcorn bag. Leave me alone. Don't ruin this for me, Matt.
It's like, God, I got to look away.
But there were a few moments I'm like, am I wearing an Oculus headset at the theater? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But not every scene was filmed for that. Like, parts you could tell were.
There were POV and
I feel
stuff
like if we would,
you know how popular POV is now.
if we were like 4 rows or 5 rows up in the theater, it would have been so cool to see that Screen X around you. So I'm sure, like, but we were like the last row on the bottom or something like that.
Oh, I would not have bought seats up against the screen. We were the first row.
No. I meant the last row back, not the first row to the screen. Like the last row back.
Before it starts to stadium seat, elevate. Yeah.
We were like back there, and it was cool to just see it in front of you. It's like perfect. But like when that shit started going on the side, I was like, whoa.
I cannot do
my
this.
My whole world started spinning.
It was pretty cool. There were a couple of scenes where I was looking around. It just feels like we're in the room, is what it's like. Like when they were on Frank's boat and he's talking to MJ and there's like candles and crap or whatever. I was just kind of looking around like, why do I see more candles?
Yeah.
Why is this? Why is this a scene that they decided?
In the boat.
I'm in the bottom of Frank's bow. No one cares. I do love. I mean, can we just talk real quick, Frank?
Cool screen though.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Great way to watch a movie.
But Frank, what were you?
Frank was cool because I was like, Punisher's Punisher, and he's going to handle some stuff. But they're like, let's make him human again.
A little bit.
Like, let's make him Peter's friend.
Yeah.
Which was, I think, the point of almost this whole movie. Peter was forgotten, but as everybody who interacts with Spider-Man finds out,
the Punisher,
Peter's friend.
Out. Yeah.
Like, Punisher wants to be his friend. Hulk, when he remembers, I'm your friend Peter. Hulk, you can tell, remembers Peter, which in the comic books, even when they make everyone forget who Peter is, Hulk always remembers. Not Banner, but Hulk. Yeah, which I think is really cool. It was a nice nod to that in this. But then, you know, everyone wants to be his friend. From the police detective, you know, they're having friendly conversations. Like, you need to get out of the house. You need to go do stuff. And he's like, yeah, I can't because I'm busy cyber stalking my ex and my best friend, which is super weird that they, like, live together still. You know what I mean? Like, when I've had high school friends and then people went to college. Like, we did not still live together in college. I thought that was strange. Plot necessitates. I know. It's fine. But I did think it was cool that they did focus heavily on the fact that Peter wasn't just obsessed with MJ. He also missed Ned.
He missed his buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was really cool. I was like, let's make him not just like... Because the movies in the past, it's like, I'm pining for the girl. And this one, he's like, but Saturdays are for the boys. You know, like...
Why aren't we putting together
You want to do Legos,
Star
bro?
Yeah.
A little different than normal. Yeah.
I like that. You know, I
yeah.
think it was good. It's more of a rounded approach.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, spoiler alert, but at the end, it's not like Peter exactly got the girl either.
Exactly.
That was another thing that I was like, okay, all right.
So
I kind of figured that too because the way they interacted with Jean, you know, with the way he interacted, like, which I know I'm jumping ahead, but Aunt May, she played, for me, a really big part because, like...
She still plays a big part for me.
I thought about it, and I was watching some things online, and I'm like, man, you know what? She was the actual...
She's the one that saved the day.
Jean, like, basically, like, that's...
Yeah, it's her memory.
Yeah.
It's Peter's memory of May
Yeah.
that really saves the day.
Yeah.
Which is also great because that lets you know how important Aunt May is to Peter, just in general.
Oh, well, sure. Yeah.
But then also how much of a guiding force she could be for anybody, which is really nice, especially when you find out that G. When Jean lost that.
Yeah.
At such a young age, you know, when she talks about her mom and being abandoned and things like that. And like, you know, how do you not abandon the kid who's constantly reading your mind and scaring the hell out of you?
Well, yeah, but it still made you tug on your heartstrings there for a minute.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, another comic book character who doesn't have a mom. You know, like, that's it. Superman was an orphan.
It's like that meme.
Batman's an orphan.
Disney's going to make a movie. Let's kill the mom first.
That's right. Bambi. I mean, we're going back. This is a theme, guys. It's a problem, you know?
You notice how the parent dies like Lion King, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Mufasa, he gone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the parent always has
Whatever
to die.
happened to Andy's dad in Toy Story? They don't tell you. We just assume. It's terrible. That's not right, guys. Disney, do better.
Yeah, come on now.
Well, yeah, so... Again, one more person without parents, so of course they go down the wrong path before somebody shows them they err in their ways and they commit enhanced domestic terrorism on the entire city of New York.
Yeah.
And then somehow it's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll forget that.
It's all right. You'll be fine.
But
We'll wake up tomorrow. It's a new day.
A brand new day, if you will. And I think that is a nice wrap up to that segment. I think that's really good. You know, we'll finish up there and then we'll move on to the next segment, which, you got anything you want to talk about? What have you been up to lately as a dad?
That, yes, absolutely. And then also there is one thing that I saw recently. It's the remasters of an old game.
We'll talk about that. Let's get into it right about meow. Yeah, it feels good to be back into another segment too.
Ooh, so good.
Isn't that nice? How good?
So
good. But yeah, so Matt's going to talk about a remastered video game. But before he comes in with that, let's talk about the one I know you and I are going to love.
What's that?
And can't wait to play.
Mm-hmm.
Wolverine drops on September 12th.
I believe so.
It's like the 12th, 16th, or 19th. But yeah, next month we get Insomniac's Wolverine game, which I am so stoked for. I can't wait.
So it looks like it has a good amount of, well, there's no other way to put it, like just straight up brutal, savage gore.
Yeah, straight up Wolverine stuff.
Yeah, like no holds barred, straight up slashing mofos.
Yeah, so this game is kind of taking the approach that Insomniac Spider-Man games took, which is creating their whole new world and story.
Yeah, a whole new universe for that specific
Yeah, so it's not going to follow too hard off of anything that's come before in video games or comics.
Right.
They're making their own story, which I 100% am for because they did superb with Spider-Man.
I love all the Spider-Man games. They're fantastic.
And then Sony Studios has confirmed that the Spider-Man universe for their games is the same universe as the Wolverine game.
Nice.
So that's going to be really cool. I'm kind of hoping that we get a really cool storyline, but also that maybe, for nostalgia's sake, they show us a level where you fight the Hulk as a boss. That would be so cool. You put on like the black and tan suit or the brown and tan suit.
Yeah, the brown and tan suit.
And you have to go at it with the gray Hulk. That would be so cool.
I mean, they've got a pretty good roster of characters all across the Marvel universe that are going to be in this game. And frankly, like looking at all the, fighting combat video and all these clips, I'm like, yeah, all right, well, now I have to go get a PS5. So
yeah, some of the really cool like early reveals for it or like downloadable content is just like types of claws that you can have for Wolverine, which is super dope. Costumes, outfits, which
all the customizations.
I feel so silly for this, but I'm like, I want all the suits. Give me the skins for Wolverine. I can't wait to play this game. So Dr. J and I are very excited about that. We're super excited for that game. And we're using that as a wonderful stall tactic until you came back to tell us about the remastered game you want to talk about.
Yeah. Sorry, had to go get a beer.
I understand.
You didn't grab me
Fresh
one,
Busch
you
Light.
turd.
I understand.
your
Well, go
beers
grab
aren't
one
down
now.
here.
He's talking. Yeah.
Your beers are in the garage.
Come on. Yeah, you think for yourselfer.
I would have grabbed you a Busch Light, but you're drinking something different.
That's okay. You'd be all right.
Yeah.
What's the game, man?
I recently saw online that they're remastering by far my favorite game that I played growing up, in my 20s even, obviously. But that's the remastered version of Lord of the Rings RPG. The Return of the King is what they're going to go with first, is what they're talking. Then they're going to do the Two Towers.
Oh, man, I thought they should do Two Towers first. That was my favorite.
I was going to say the same thing. I thought they would
love
actually.
that one.
The Fellowship. They should have remastered the Fellowship first, but the Fellowship wasn't a popular game. Two Towers got popular, and then when they came out with the Return of the King, it's like everybody immediately stopped playing Two Towers and was just like all about the Return of the King.
I played both those games. I never played Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah,
I did get Two Towers, and then I got Return of the King.
Same here. It
was that PS2? That was PS2.
PS2, but I have it on the OG Xbox.
Nice.
So I still have the Two Towers and the Return of the King. But I don't have the Fellowship anymore because I honestly couldn't even tell you. I don't even remember why I don't have that game.
You can lose physical media. It happens.
Yeah, it was not the best of games in my opinion. The first one, the Fellowship, it was fun to play because you're kind of like going along with kind of like the storyline, the movie, and whatnot. But the Two Towers was awesome. I almost don't even remember. I can literally go spot for spot in Return of the King. I know every level,
Somebody spent some time in there, yeah.
Oh yeah, just ask Dr. J. He played
Dr.
plenty
J.
of times with me.
No, anytime we play together, he's like, "Come over here, We gotta do this. We gotta knock this out. Hey, stop doing that. Come over here. Perfect parry.
Are we talking about Return of the King? We guys play Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Return of the King.
Gotcha.
Two Towers was cool. Like you went through Rohan, and then you did the Helm's Deep and all that stuff.
Helm's Deep was the best. I can't tell you how many orcs I took out as Legolas.
Oh yeah,
I was like, I'm a sniper with a bow, baby.
Man, you would have loved Return of the King. Like
I had that game. I played that too.
Dude, that was such a. I felt like
beware my long sword, bitches.
Return of the King was such an epic game. My buddy Phil and I, we played it all the time. He would come over. It took us when that game first came out. I think it took us like a week to freaking beat the damn thing, and we just played every single night trying to beat those. We put it right on hard. We didn't even go easy or normal. We went straight to hard.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
6 to midnight.
Yeah,
exactly.
I took that bad boy right in my sweatpants band and went to work.
But dude, it took us like a week.
I was aided by a bag of Doritos and 6 Mountain Dews, but we beat that game. Remember when you used to be able to play a game like that? Like I'm thinking straight up, you would go like the first Metal Gear Solid.
I still the
I
first
can't
3
do
missions.
first-person shooters.
That's not a
It's not a
first-person
first
shooter.
person
Oh,
shooter.
well then I could probably
The
play
first
that
Metal Gear Solid was on PS1 way back.
one.
in the-
RPG.
No, it's
No.
more of like it's the first like cinematic style video game. It's really cool.
The first 3 missions of that game are seared into my brain.
Yeah, when you have to sneak into Shadow Moses,
Yep.
bro, I
Or
get
you get
chills.
Liquid Snake.
I get chills.
I never played the game, so
You never played?
no. I thought it was first person.
No.
I feel like any one of them shooter games is always going to be first person.
No.
Yeah, this was more
particular
like an action game.
it was like a dungeon crawler in the sense that like you had the camera above your head
Yeah,
and you just directed the guy where you needed him to go. But
Yeah,
it was a little bit of a
kind
complicated
of like the
game.
Matrix.
A little bit.
yeah.
Oh, dude, I love the Matrix. I played the Matrix all the time.
This was a very strategic game, like you
What is it? Metal Gear Wars.
Metal Gear Solid.
Solid.
Yeah.
And then, I can't believe you never even heard
On
of it?
OG Xbox or
OG,
The OG
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
That bad boy came with 2 discs,
Wow.
Yeah.
and right after you beat Sniper Wolf, you had to switch disc. I could go like I define parts of my childhood based on levels of that game.
I went from Sega Genesis to N64, and then I went straight from that to the OG Xbox.
I gotcha.
So I never had a PlayStation. Well, I did have a PS2, but I never had a PlayStation.
Well, that would have come after Xbox
Yeah.
chronologically, so that
Yes.
works. You know what, Justin? Let's do yours. Tell us your gaming system kind of evolution.
Ooh, okay.
This would be a fun one.
So my first system started out as a Game Boy, all that stuff, Sega Saturn handheld. Then
Yeah.
it went from PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Then I got no. I'm sorry. I have to back up, guys.
Yeah, you should be
PlayStation
sorry.
1.
You tell us the facts. Quit lying.
I know. I apologize. PlayStation 1, N64.
There you
then,
go.
Then PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. I never had the original Xbox because I hated how fat the controllers were. They were
I
massive.
can respect that.
They were massive, and I at that point in time I really liked the PlayStation controllers, so I stuck with them.
We call that a bitch.
Okay. Coming out of the gate hot. He's
I
got
got my
small
loyalty.
hands. Relax.
I got my
relax.
loyalty to Xbox. Sorry.
Yeah, somebody who's going micro soft. Jesus.
I got the PS3 specifically for one game, and that was Infamous. I don't know if you.
Oh yeah.
Those games were awesome. The first 2 were awesome. The new one they came out with wasn't so much. But after that, I went straight to Xbox and haven't left it since. I love my Xbox. I love my paddle. I love how customizable I can make everything.
Which Xbox is it?
Series X.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I can
First, it
custom.
was a fat controller. Now it's a sweet paddle.
Well, yeah.
They
changed it.
They did their homework and they fixed up their design.
They're like,
model.
we have to make it a little more
It's
like
a little more
a
barely
PlayStation
smaller than
controller.
what it
I don't know if you
was.
remember the. Well, yeah, you got one.
I got
22
What do you mean? Do I remember?
That
It
big
looks
old
so big in
controller.
my adult hands.
That thing is,
Dude, it's barely bigger than the Series X. I could bring both of them in right here, right now, and show
You won't.
you.
I can
You
plug-
won't.
I can unplug one.
There you go. The cord's not long enough. I know
Okay,
you're
yeah,
lying.
The original
Okay.
Xbox had a cord to it.
Favorite game on favorite console.
Wait, hang on. I want to
Oh,
do. I want to do.
easy.
I want to do my game console.
Oh, yeah,
I thought-
what's your
I'm sorry,
evolution?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You guys are so
you're
mean.
pushing
I jumped the
along
gun.
here.
I'm sorry.
All right, but keep that in mind. Then we'll go to game on console.
Yeah.
All right. I like that little game on console action.
Is that the next porn?
It's the next platform, if you will. So let's see. I started with the Nintendo NES, so Super Mario Bros, and then from there,
That's actually what we started with.
yeah.
before
I mean,
the
that was
Sega.
my
the OG.
5-year-old birthday.
My
I got
older
that.
sisters had Atari back in the, but I was too young. I don't remember. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm really into you. Just
No,
tell me
go,
more.
go.
God damn.
Sorry.
You know, I'm just trying to share,
Shit.
and you're just.
I know.
My God, I yield my time, Senator. Anyway, so yeah, we start with the NES, then we went to the Super Nintendo because Metroid Prime was awesome. Or Super Metroid. Super Metroid.
Yeah.
Not
That's
to
where
make-
you actually find out Samus is actually a woman.
Yeah, the suit explodes. It's crazy. And then also Donkey Kong Country.
Yes.
That was the game, the reason we got that console. And then from there, we went to Nintendo 64 to PlayStation 1. And then from PlayStation, I went to Sega Dreamcast.
I never had a Dreamcast.
It was sweet, but I didn't get very many games for it.
Was it? I think everybody that had a Dreamcast had what was it? Taxi Driver.
Yes, Crazy Taxi.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy Taxi.
So then I didn't have that very long, and then I did the PS2, and then I did the PS3.
Right.
And then from the PS3, I jumped ship to an Xbox 360.
Probably.
Because I wanted to play Call of Duty with my friends who all had Xboxes.
Yeah.
And they all started...
Or Medal of Honor.
Yeah. And then they all switched to PlayStation at that time. I was like, you jerks.
You sons.
Which I think says more about me than them. And then then I jumped to... I got a Series X. And then I went to PS5.
No, you had a 1.
Oh, that's right. Xbox One. Yeah, I didn't have a 360. I skipped the 360 because I had a PS3. And then I went to an Xbox One. And then from the Xbox One, I went to the Series X. And then I got PS5.
I'll get me my PS5, but
Don't worry.
I'm not getting rid of my Xbox. I love my Xbox.
Oh, keep that. Okay.
My gamer score is up there, man.
All right. So wait. Console and game for the console. Like, what was your favorite game on each console? I think we know Matt's because he still plays it.
So, PlayStation 1, Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That was good.
That game was so simple, yet it took...
Hours of your life.
Oh, man. I could drift away into that for a week.
Yeah, this is the same studio that did Uncharted.
Yeah.
Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next.
I mean, I can keep going.
Keep going.
So, Gears of War on the original 360.
Yep. That tracks.
The original Gears of War. Like, I could run through that story for days on end. It still holds up. Like, I still play it right now.
It really does.
The story's cool. Also, whenever they keep revamping it and, making it cooler and cooler and cooler and cooler.
Aren't we getting a Gears movie?
I hope so.
I think so.
I know there's talks about it, but that's about all I've
You
seen.
just know Jason Momoa is going to be in that thing.
He
But
better be.
Yeah. Okay, so then that's 360. What do you got after that?
Dying Light.
Good game.
I can spend so many hours in that game just destroying hordes of zombies and just feel okay about myself.
Yeah, I don't feel bad. They're not real. They're monsters. They were never real people.
Plus, they were zombies anyway, so,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's their fault.
I'm doing a public service.
They bit themselves. Jerks. Okay, and then what console was Dying Light on?
Xbox.
Okay, Xbox One.
I love my Xbox, yeah.
Xbox One?
Yeah.
Okay. And then now you're on Series X, right?
Yep.
What are you playing on that?
Black Flag.
Assassin's Creed? The remaster?
The remaster is
Yeah.
so good.
That's a good game.
Like, the original, I had it on the original, and it was fantastic then, but they've just boosted it in every way you can imagine. It's so good. It's the ultimate pirate experience, which on, video games right now, unless you're playing Sea of Thieves or Skull and Bones, which are kind of tough games to play if you're by yourself.
Don't worry, I'll get the boat rocking. Go ahead.
But Black Flag is where it's at in terms of pirate games.
That's a great game. It's really cool because if you get the downloadable content, not only do you get blistering sunburn, but also scurvy. It's very realistic.
Scurvy!
Watch out, they're shooting cannonballs at me ship. No, Assassin's Creed Black Flag is a wonderful game. I'll dive in with mine now. Obviously, Nintendo NES, there is no other game, but Super Mario Bros. / Duck Hunt. I spent hours shooting my TV and shooting at the dog with that little Nintendo blaster. You know what I'm talking about? You miss the ducks and the dog laughs. I'm like, I'm going to smoke you, Fido, over here with your jokes. It's you catching no ducks, actually.
Pop your head up one more.
Actually, no. Let's talk about it. Did you ever see that dog go get a duck after you shot it? That punk. That little four-legged asshole out there just freeloading, not doing his job. Do your job, dog.
Do your job.
But yeah, so that was the game on Nintendo. Super Nintendo, we did Super Metroid. That was dope. And then Jurassic Park. And then there was a Marvel superheroes game, which was basically, it was called Infinity War, but it was the Infinity Stones.
Oh, yeah.
So that was pretty cool. PlayStation 1, I had two games that were massively time-consuming I was obsessed with. The first one was obviously Metal Gear Solid.
Right.
One of my favorite video games of all time. And the second one was the first Resident Evil 2. That game was sick. Zombies and all that aside, like, there were scenes in the game where I, jumped. I was like, oh, my God. I'm going down this hall. I don't want to, but I'm going down this dark hall.
I remember the first, time coming around a corner and, walking into a scenario. And, they always did, the stills of what you're, coming up on. And it would be like, you came up on a zombie. And then, have this, portrait. And
the head turn. Remember the first head turn?
Yes.
Yeah, that's an iconic moment in video games. But yeah, Resident Evil 2, that one was great. That was just a good story, too. And then once I got to PlayStation 2, obviously Metal Gear Solid 2, the whole reason I bought a PS2. I bought the game before I bought the console.
Nice.
Real talk. I was like, I got my Christmas money. I'm going to go buy this game. My birthday's coming up. I'm going to get a PS2 from my dad. And lo and behold, I did. It was cool. And that was also cool because you could watch DVDs on your PS2.
Yeah, that was when that was
And
like brand new.
I was like living in the room we just built in the basement for me.
The OG Xbox, if you had a sensor, you could plug into like the game number 3, and you had a remote. You could do the same.
Oh,
Right.
I have it like right over there. I could show you.
Matt's like, I mean, I lost the remote, but I've got the connection.
No,
Oh, you still have the remote?
I got the remote and I got the sensor still plugged in.
Some of us lived like kings.
I used to. That's how I always watched like Old School and Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, yeah. And a couple of those Girls Gone Wild DVDs your dad got and forgot about. You're like, oh, yeah, what will they do for a T-shirt?
What will they do?
What won't they do is the real question. And then, seriously, I'm just kidding. Those DVDs were problematic. That's why that man's in jail. Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't condone.
And then I have a daughter now. If I saw somebody trying to get her to do shit for a T-shirt, I'd be like, I'll give you these bullets. How about that?
Free of charge.
Yeah, you can get them quick, expedited overnight. And then, so after the PS3, once on the PS3, I got into the Batman Arkham games. That's what I got the PS3 for.
I had my Xbox for those, but yeah, Arkham Asylum came out on my 360, and I was hooked into that.
Arkham Asylum changed my life. Like, I didn't know you could get such a cool superhero video game. So
It was like one of the first of its kind. Like, because there's a lot of video games now that operate under the same, like, kind of like formula.
Yeah.
Which is, a lot of combat, but parrying.
Also in stealth.
Yeah.
So you do like devastating combos, which got pretty sick after a while.
But when Asylum came out, that was the first of its kind.
Yeah.
And you weren't just hovering above Gotham, and you were in the vents. You were in the muck and the mud, and it was awesome.
You were crawling through Arkham Asylum, fighting the classic villains, incredible storyline, wonderful voice acting.
Oh, man.
So I was all about that for the longest time. And then, oh, man, my life changed when Arkham City came out. That was probably the height of that game.
Not to mention, they like came out with so much DLC.
Oh, so awesome.
And it was all free.
Yeah. Well, that's back when now everything's $20.
Right.
You want to turn your game on this week? $20.
Yeah.
Why? DLC.
Don't worry about it.
You mean subscription? They're like, nah, DLC. But yeah, so after Arkham City, I kind of fell off a little bit. They did Arkham Origins, though, which was different, but I still liked.
I really liked it. I mean, I don't know why. I know it was a different company that made it and everything.
Yeah. It was WB Montreal.
But the storyline was dope.
It was
the
cool.
Gameplay was pretty much on par. And then
Deathstroke was cool. Bane was cool.
If you beat Deathstroke 100% without getting hit, you got his avatar for your avatar back when they actually mattered.
When that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
That was cool. The only gripe I had with that game was like the villain still was Joker. I did not like that.
It started out as Sionis, and then it was,
Black Mask, and then it was like, oh no, really, just kidding. It's Joker. I was like, okay.
It was they put more effort into that part of the story, I felt like, than the first two games did with the Joker, but I could be wrong.
It was fine.
It was still good.
And then Arkham Knight came out that was next gen.
Yeah, that was on the one.
Yeah, so I played that on my Xbox One, and that was game changing too. Just because, I mean, the storyline wasn't as good, but the Batmobile was so dope.
I got tired of the Batmobile. I really liked the story though, because they, did the whole death in the family storyline
a bit. Yeah, to bring you Red Hood,
right?
But it was new, but different.
Yeah,
I like that too.
They swapped some things up, but they still had all the voice actors, and it was just they nailed it.
Yeah, they did. And then
apparently now we're getting a Batman Beyond. So
I'll play that. I'll play the mess out of that.
I was gonna say if I get to be Terry McGinnis, yeah.
Batman Beyond came. It was almost 30 years ago now.
No, it's not. It
was like 98, 99. That
Same thing
premiered
with
on
Static
Kids
Shock.
WB. Oh, I know. But anyway, so fun story. But those were the games I played, and obviously Call of Duty took me all the way through. Like PS3 was Modern Warfare.
I didn't really care about the Call of Duties too much.
Oh, dude, I still play them.
I could
if I'm bored, I'll jump in and just be like, still got it. close quarter like crate. SMGs all day, baby.
SMGs. Hardcore SMGs.
Just disrespecting people. And I'm good for about 2 matches. And then after that, I'm like, yeah, I'm 40. These kids are just whipping the tar out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go.
You're sitting there getting smack talked by some freaking like 13-year-old kid. And you're like, look, kid.
He's
Be a
like
stepfather by the end of the week.
He's like, boomer. I'm like, I do not have access to that kind of generational wealth. Get out of here. I'm a millennial. Respect it.
Respect.
Oh, and then lastly, the PS5. Best games on there, obviously, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Ratchet and Clank.
Those are good. And the Spider-Man 2. And soon, Wolverine. That's it. That's it. Are we good for video games? Matt, would you like to share consoles? Consoles, favorite games?
Well, I mean,
Wait a minute. How did none of us talk about Grand Theft Auto?
It's on its way out, but until it comes here and I have it in my hand and I've actually played it, I don't really have a whole lot of commentary for it.
On the first Xbox, that's when I beat my first hooker and got my money back on Grand Theft Auto. That was like a sophomore experience in high school. I never asked strangers to buy me beer. I just went and digitally beat up the nightlife. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. It's horrible. I went and bounced the back of the car, watched my health meter rise, and then when she got out of the car, I just went up, and I was like, I'm gonna need that money back, and I got it.
Let me get that back.
Yeah, let me get that. You know, it's horrible thing to put into a game, but I did it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you're a terrible person. So, yeah.
Given the day, you know what? I'm a good uncle now and a wonderful father. You shut your mouth. But yeah, Matt, do you have any favorites on the platforms?
yeah, I started out honestly like my sisters. I have, older sisters, so they had the Atari when I was a baby, and
Playing Pong.
I don't know what they were playing. I wasn't, but then I do remember we got the Game Boy, but my mom used to play that more than all of us. I never got a chance to really play that. And then we had the Nintendo NES. I used to watch my sister Jody just dominate Super Mario. It doesn't matter, 1, 2, or 3. It didn't matter. She just dominated the shit out of that game. If I ever got the chance to play it, I was either playing like Top Gun or definitely Turtles 2. I played more Turtles 2.
Turtles 2 is cool.
And Double Dragon 2.
Double Dragon.
Yeah, Double Dragon 2.
Did you say Contra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it got to the Sega. Like I said, I got a Sega, and it was all about NHL. Just played the shit out of NHL. I mean, 94, 95, 96, 97, 8.
Actually, 94 is on...
NHL 94 was like
it's
the OGs.
on Game Pass.
It's the best. It's the best.
Is it for real?
Yes.
NHL 94?
NHL 94. On
Is it
Sega.
remastered?
It's on Game Pass right now. It's not remastered.
That's even better.
That's the best.
Was that 16-bit?
Probably
Is
roughly.
Sega,
As long as
Sega?
like they
Yeah.
have all the old school players on the teams, like that was the best.
You're not going to be able to play online, but...
I don't need to play.
I don't need.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Who's your team?
my team was always Vancouver because
Players. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Tell
Pavel
us.
Bure. And
Matt's-
if it wasn't,
Matt's an old head for hockey. I love to hear him talk about it.
if it wasn't them, it was. I hate to say this, guys, because I'm going to lose a lot of people here.
All right, if you
But
say
it was
Chicago.
it was Detroit.
Oh, the Red
because of
Wings,
the
yeah.
Fedorov and Chelios and Yzerman. You couldn't beat them.
Couldn't.
And because back in '94, the Blues didn't have the best team. They had Brett Hall, which he was probably the best on our team, obviously. And we had Cujo, but
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That wasn't 94 was only a few years before they decided to highlight the puck on games. You remember that?
yes,
I remember
Trace it
that.
behind the walls and everything.
The tracer, yeah, that was so stupid.
That lasted a season.
Yeah.
If that.
That went over like a lead balloon. It did not fucking work at all. In fact, it was annoying to watch the games.
It was. I mean, I still can't follow the puck now, but I'm like, you know what? It's probably because I'm drunk.
You know, the
And,
funny thing is like everybody always thought they
It's none
had
of my business where that puck is.
They had a problem following the puck. Then they did that tracer bullshit, and then all of a sudden, once they got rid of it, everybody realized like, wow, I can follow the puck very easily now.
Yeah, you know, it's not that hard.
If I actually just pay attention...
Yeah, hockey is not a game that you can just. It's not like baseball where you can just like sit and chill and have a conversation. Like if you're gonna go to a hockey game, you got to watch.
It's true. Although in baseball, I was watching this play today. It was the Padres versus the Mets. Padres played the Mets today, but yeah, they turned a double real fast. The catcher threw him out at second. I was just sitting there eating my chicken sandwich. I was like, okay, cool. We'll have no Cardinals game right now. And I was like, nothing happens. Bam. If you weren't paying attention, you missed like the play of the game. It lasted for like 2 seconds tops.
Yeah, you just got to watch the replay.
And then after that, though, it was a no-hitter in the fourth, and then they had like a walk-off double home run. I was like, whoa, this game. And then I left because I don't care about the Mets or the Padres.
But, yeah, anyway, getting back, 94, NHL, Sega. After Sega, it was Nintendo 64, which the only game I actually ever had was GoldenEye. So it's the only one I ever played. And Mario Kart, obviously. I had that one, too.
Oh, yeah.
Had to have that.
But then I didn't have another game system till, like, the Xbox, the OG. And
The OG Xbox.
Yeah, I got a ton of games for that, but Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, best.
Yes.
And then I bought a 360, traded that in for the Xbox One. I still have the Xbox One, but I bought an Xbox X, Series S, whatever.
Oh, yeah, you got the Series S.
Yeah.
So it was like the
that's what I
upgraded
played.
version of the Xbox One.
It's all digital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I still have a disc. I can put a disc in. It's not.
Oh, his wasn't the all digital version.
Mine's not the all digital. I can put a disc in that thing.
That came with like Battlefield 1, didn't it?
That was the Xbox One.
No.
Yeah,
your
'cause my
Xbox S.
No, my Xbox One came with Battlefield. And then my Xbox XS didn't come with a game.
Oh, well, that's some shit.
That's some shit.
It
that's
was just the
shit.
console.
Come on, Bill Gates, give me that game.
But yes, I can put a disc into that one. And I can put a disc into the Xbox One too. Which is also Blu-ray player.
Get ready to say bye-bye to that, because gaming systems are trying to make physical media a thing of the past.
Yeah.
Which, there's some pushback on that. They tried to do that a couple of years ago, and everybody was like, no. So hopefully they stay with physical media. But other than that, thank you for sharing, guys. I feel like I know a little more about you just based on your consoles.
What's that? On a side note here, the games I did play on like the computer was like SimCity 2000 and Doom.
Oh, yeah, we all forgot about PC.
Yeah. I used to play SimCity and Chuck Yeager's Flight, where you...
Oh, the flight simulator?
Yeah, the flights.
I played a lot of Warcraft, StarCraft, those base games before the internet versions came out.
Massive expansion packs came out all the time. I played on the PC. I only ever played The Sims.
Yeah. SimCity 2000 was awesome.
No, the one where you just like create people's lives, like The Sims.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I never played that.
Oh, that one was fun because you could just type in Rosebud and you would get 500 grand.
You'd get all the money.
And so I would just type Rosebud 100 times and have all this money. I would just build these crazy houses.
Back when games had cheat codes.
Yeah, cheat codes.
Yeah.
Cheat codes.
They don't have those anymore.
No,
funny.
they don't. That's what they got to bring back.
Yeah, now you got to hack the game.
No, I do like the fact that they don't have cheat codes anymore.
After you beat the game, I think you should get cheat codes.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of cheat codes, let's drop it back to the 90s. You guys remember Game Genie?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
You would put your game into the Game Genie, and that would go into your Sega or your Nintendo, and that would give you all of the cheat codes for that game.
Everything you could ever want.
I did have Sega Channel, which came through cable.
Oh, bro, I had that too.
But I didn't have what you were talking about.
You had to like switch to channel 3.
For Sega Channel?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you had to switch
it was
to
on
channel
cable.
3.
We had to
and
hook
then,
a cable.
Yeah. I played a Comic Zone and Battletoads and all sorts of stuff
Dude,
on Sega
it was
Channel.
it was like the first time I could ever get into one spot on my game system where there was like 300 games.
Yeah.
It was like
it was incredible.
You could play so many different games.
And now we call that Game Pass or streaming. To pay
was the original Sega Genesis.
It was way ahead of its time.
Oh yeah.
So ahead of its time. That was so cool. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. That Sega dude. They had it.
Sega was cool.
Yeah, the Sega Channel was the best.
They went from hardware to software developer, and now they're making all this money on Sonic movies. Where they're like 4 of those things now.
There are probably more.
You know what's fine? James Marsden used to need the work. Not so much anymore.
Jim Carrey even said he'd only would come back if he got to play that same character.
Egghead.
Yeah.
Dr. Robotnik. It's good to see Jim Carrey also working. Not that he needs to.
No, he doesn't.
But I like to see him on screen still.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know what? I think that takes us to the end.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good to go. I mean, we are down Dr. J. I would like for him to say bye, but he apparently has a wee baby bladder after 48 Mick Ultras.
Small bladder.
So, I mean, that feels fair.
Yeah, but it's not only just the Mick Ultras. It's the Mick Ultra lime cactus.
Yes.
You got to be bouge about it.
Well, it's a superior light beer with a slightly citrus, somehow deserty taste with a lime cactus.
Some of us call that. Yeah.
You know what? We'll have them come in with a Zima next week. Ooh, you like that? You like a Zima?
Give them some wine coolers.
Oh, I'll take a nice Bartles and James. I'm not above it.
Some Jack Daniels wine coolers.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Dude, I dated a girl one time that all she drank was those, and I was like, all right, I'll drink them with you. So I had like fucking 2 6-packs. I was puking so bad that night. Oh, my God.
You might as well have chugged a Hawaiian Punch and a bottle of Everclear.
Oh, my God. I had the worst hangover on those things.
That's why it's the sugar. You also had diabetes.
I mean, I was also 19, so I could handle it.
We all did that. All right, now that he's back, thank you, everybody, for listening and joining us on episode 112 of the Galactic Dads podcast. Thanks for listening. Go ahead, sign off, Dr. J. Say bye.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We love you. Good night.
Why did you get so high?
No, that was perfect. No notes. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.